to the live reaction to episode 136 of Memphis Wrestling. I am Dustin Starr, and I'm coming to you live from the Memphis Wrestling WrestleCenter, where later on today we have a very special birthday party that we're going to hold right here at the WrestleCenter. As you can see, we're decked out with some balloons and such. So we watched the show here at the WrestleCenter. Then we're going to have some matches here in just a little bit. But wanted to get on here for the live reaction of episode 136 featuring Mr. No Days Off Fred Rosser, along with JTG making a cameo appearance on Memphis Wrestling. It was very, very cool. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode as much as I did, but want to talk to you guys all about it right here, right now. What's going on? Looks like I've got Steve, I've got Patrick, Cosmic Joe, Big John Dalton, Eddie Kane, Maine, episode 136. There's 5-star fan cam Fred. Chris Shelby says, great show. I appreciate you guys. Really, really good stuff. Actually, the 5-star 5-way match was so popular and the fans loved it so much that we had to do it for the tag team division. And when we mentioned it, DK and Ray Ray said, well, hey, if you're going to do a 5-star 5-way, let us defend the championship. So that's how the title match came about. Off the charts. Draco, Smoking Toe, Ray Sanders. I mean, everybody involved. Really, really spectacular stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. What's up, Jeffrey? How are you? Media MS says, love the episode. Your energy when announcing. Also enjoyed the new opening graphics and everything else. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This is something that we love, and we've loved it for a long, long time. Destiny says that show was fun. Thank you so much. That's the biggest compliment that I believe we could get here at Memphis Wrestling, is when the fans say that it's fun, because it is supposed to be fun, and we do have a lot of fun. And if you couldn't tell, Fred Rosser and JTG had a lot of fun, and I think they're going to have some more fun next week. Chris Thurby says, great job. Thank you. There's Ben. What's up, Ben? He says, hey, Dustin, y'all outdone yourself with the 5-star 5-way match. Well, we had them back to back, so it might be a minute before you see another one. But when you hear 5-star 5-way, you know something's about to go down. So Jamie Davis, King of the Crowns, is here. Always good to see you in here, Jamie. I know you were there live. Also, Ben and Jamie, you guys are there live. What's the difference in watching it on television and watching Memphis Wrestling live? Manny, he says he loves it. What's going on? Andrea says, hey, love you. You're awesome. Great show. Thank you so much, Andrea. I really appreciate it. Thomas says, hey, Dustin, I'm thankful to still get my Memphis Wrestling. Well, me too. Also, while I'm getting caught up here, if you guys want to watch the Tommy Dreamer defending the Impact Wrestling Digital Media Championship against Main Event Bradley, you can go to memphiswrestlingplus.com right now, and that match is there. Be sure to subscribe. Also, tomorrow, which is Sunday, October 1st, it's AEW Wrestle Dream. You can watch it absolutely free with us at Dave & Buster's and Memphis, and usually all across the United States. Let's see, in the voice of Mark Anthony, shut up, Dustin. It'd be Mike Anthony, shut up. He doesn't say that anymore, though. Thank goodness. Let's see, Media MS. I can watch matches like Rosser versus Van Vicious every day long. Well, go back and watch Van Vicious versus the real one, Enzo Amore. That happened just a couple of weeks back. Let's see, great show today, says Steve. Thank you so much. Big John Dalton, both 5-star 5-way have a chance to be match of the year. I totally agree, and I think I speak for everybody when I say, Big John Dalton, you better not join that righteous path. Everybody in the chat, tell him not to do it, because it looks like Reverend Ash Taylor is trying really, really hard. Robert, what's going on? How are you? Too Much Truth, what's going on? CO2 Addicted, joking, you guys are the best. #1 UK fan. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Patrick says, great show. Thanks, Patrick. If you go to www.memphiswrestling.tv, you will see the updated championship title history for all of the titles in Memphis Wrestling. Also, you'll see how you can watch. There are so many different ways you can watch Memphis Wrestling at this point. Anybody that tells me they can't find it or they can't watch it has lost their mind. So where you can watch and how to watch is at memphiswrestling.tv. Go check that out, along with the updated championship title histories and timelines. Bo says Memphis always comes through. The feel good genuine endings. Bob Backlund and Fred Rosser reuniting was not on my bingo card for 2023. Richie knocked it out of the park. If you go look at our shorts, or if you go on TikTok or whatever social media that you want to pick, you can see that Bob Backlund put Fred Rosser in the crossface chicken wing at the VIP experience. 5-star fan cam Fred said, I love the match. I was there. Probably my favorite match ever at the WrestleCenter. Fred, are you talking about the 5-star 5-way match? Media MS also want to give you kudos for social media comment about wrestling in a certain area. You handled that with utter class without telling them basically to... Okay, thanks, media. I'm not sure what you were, which interview you're referring to, but if you ask me, pound for pound, minute for minute, second for second, there's nothing more fun to watch than Memphis Wrestling, especially live. I mean, guys and gals, it is so much fun live. The people are so into it, and it just really warms your heart. Too Much Truth says 5-star, Dustin Starr. Thank you, brother. Jeffrey says, speaking of compliments, how about the Whoop That Trick chant Thursday night on Impact? Yes, in Memphis. That was filmed in Memphis, and Mickey James knows what's up. She starts a lot of those chants, too. Slam like that. Hey, Amber, how are you? Kevin Thompson says Derek King and Ray Ray Sanders beat every tag team on the roster. That's a good point. What's next for Derek King and Ray Ray Sanders? Andrea says, hi, Dustin. I hate the Righteous Path and the Hollywood Clique. I think that Jimmy Blaylock and Reverend Ash Taylor are both so annoying. Who do you think's more annoying? Well, I would probably have to say Reverend Ash Taylor for the simple fact that he comes to the desk and he has his own podium and he talks trash the whole time. At least Jimmy Blaylock is at ringside and he only wheels over for just a couple of seconds to yell at us. But yeah, they're both very, very annoying. Jamie says the electricity in the WrestleCenter is unreal. I totally agree. Willie says Big Swole, Justin Cole, and Colton Cage should be the next Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions. They had their opportunity today and they fell short. And I'm glad you mentioned that because it seemed like Big Swole and Colton Cage were on major winning streaks. And here the last 2 weeks with the 5-star 5-way, they did not come up victorious. So, I don't know, maybe they're rethinking that team. Who knows? Or hit a reset or something. Lurvy says, hi, Dustin. I feel a little exhausted watching that episode. Very fast-paced and action-packed. Big development as a promotion in 2 years. Beretta, Austin, and Eric Falling deserve more notice in Memphis Wrestling. Well, as you can see, we do ease a lot of the characters into different storylines and situations. And today was a huge day for Austin Mulitalo, as well as Brandon Beretta having one-on-one matchups, and then also with Austin Mulitalo picking up his first victory. I think we're going to see a lot more from both of those guys. CO2 says, can you get Memphis Plus if you live in the UK? Absolutely. I think it's only $5 a month. Go to MemphisWrestlingPlus.com. We've got the Tommy Dreamer match with the Digital Media Championship on the line. It is there in full, along with a lot of different interviews and behind-the-scenes stuff that you will never see on our social media pages. Steve G says, do you get new female champions this weekend? I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Media MS says, see, love how Memphis Wrestling promotes other promotions of pro wrestling, whether at Dave & Buster's or anywhere else. That's true promoting right there. Well, let's do that again. October 21st, AEW Collision is coming to Memphis. It's coming to FedEx Forum, and I'm going to have free tickets to AEW Collision. All you have to do is be there at Dave & Buster's tomorrow for AEW Wrestle Dream, and we're going to be able to give away a pair of tickets to some lucky fans. So come check us out. It's absolutely free. AEW Collision at FedEx Forum, October 21st, one day before my birthday. Robert says, Dustin, who do you think tacked Jay White on Dynamite? I think it was either Adam Cole, baby, or I think it was Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Andrea says, hi, Dustin. Love you and your wife, Maria. You guys are a cute couple. Thank you so much, Andrea. I agree. I think she's definitely, I'm cuter with her next to me. Let's just put it that way. Jonesy, can't wait for October 8th. I will be at Fastlane October 7th in Indianapolis, then drive to Memphis to tailgate. I think I love you guys too much. I love you right back. And just wait. We are nearly sold out for October 8th. Nearly sold out, and as you can see behind me, it is loaded. Kevin Furtig, Crazy Steve, Cruel, and the Vampire Warrior Gangrel will all be here for our Halloween Spooktacular. CO2 says, Big John Dalton, don't do it. Jamie Davis says you have to watch on TV to catch Maria's comments. Willie says, John Dalton, don't join the a-hole bunch. Destiny 1999, thank you so much. Says keep up the great work. Love watching week after week. Everyone should get Memphis Plus. Destiny, I really appreciate the donation. Of course, what we're going to do with that donation is we're going to get some tickets for some kids that they can come and enjoy right here, whether it's August 8th or October 8th or October 29th. Maybe we can get somebody doing the Prince Nana dance. Nobody clipped that. Thank you so much, Destiny, one of our biggest supporters for many, many years now, since day one. Lurvy says, rip to the Sawyers, Bart and Brett. Yeah, they left their mark in NWA, Oregon, and Tennessee. Bart Sawyer, this is going to sound terrible, but I thought Bart had passed away years ago after a massive stroke. Bart and I were friends back in, when we were wrestling in Nashville quite a bit. Man, this has been 20 years ago or so. So I hate to hear the passing of Bart Sawyer, but I really always loved his interviews. He was always such a nice guy, such a gentleman in the locker room. Rolling down to Memphis with the breeze, going through my hair with a Cadillac top down, whatever he would say on his way to Memphis. I'll miss Bart Sawyer. Old School Dave says, woo-wee, Big John Dalton, but Ash makes me feel like I have a family again. Get out of here, Big John Dalton. You're not believing that nonsense. Andrew says, hi, Dustin. I love seeing Tim Bosby and Mackenzie Morgan together. How about you? I love it, and I can't wait to see Tim Bosby versus Austin Lane one-on-one for the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship again. This time, Boz has somebody watching his back to keep Nikki Lane out of the business. Ben says, which match on AEW Wrestle Dream are you looking forward to the most? I have no idea. This match card is kind of all over the place for me, so I'm just going to sit back and enjoy it all while I have some beer at Dave & Buster's. Are you going to be there, Ben? We'll have a beer together. CO2, if Bosby isn't on NXT in the next 5 years, I'll be stunned. If Bosby isn't on NXT in the next 3 years, then I might need to get a different job. Jeffrey McIntosh, Big John Dalton, don't do it. Born Cool, I need to know your hair care routine. You ever seen Something About Mary? That's a joke. That's a joke. Bosby should be in Ring of Honor. Patrick Moore, do you feel wrestling as a whole is healthier than it has been? Yes, I do, especially Memphis wrestling. Because for the last 10, 15 years, there has been nothing going on here in Memphis, Tennessee. And now, Memphis wrestling rules. It's healthier than ever. Media M says, indeed, Dustin, myself being from Northeast Tennessee, it's hard to get to Memphis for the wrestling, so I try to watch on YouTube and promote it on social each and every episode. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now, when you do decide to make the trip to come see us, be sure to send us an email at championshipwrestlingmemphis@gmail.com so we can hook you up with a ticket discount and maybe even help you with a hotel discount as well. Cosmic Joe, the Mid-South Fair matches were epic. Yes, thank you so much. Also, big news coming from the Mid-South Fair. Immediately following our event on Monday night, the general manager reached out and said they would love to have Monday Night Wrestling annually at the Mid-South Fair. So, baby, we are back at the Mid-South Fair coming up in 2024. Lurvy says, I saw a Memphis show in 2011 hosted by a younger Terrence Ward in downtown Bruno. That was not Memphis Wrestling. If you guys want to bring back Bruno as part of the announcement team, I'm up for that. I do love Bruno. He is a good personal friend of mine, but that was not Memphis Wrestling. I believe that was New Experience Wrestling back in the day. I actually have some matches on that program as well. Old School Dave says, can we get an office tour? I'll walk you around here at the WrestleCenter. DK and Ray Ray wrestle the Wolf Zaddies. Oh my gosh, that would be cool. Like this wall right here is usually 901 Toys and Comics. Not usually, every single TV event that we have, 901 Toys and Comics has this wall full of great memorabilia. And then of course, Big Daddy's always taking care of the VIP area here. CO2 Robert, that would be awesome. Eddie Kane, man, MKZ is the best women's champion ever. $5 donation. My goodness, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. It's always good chatting with you on here each and every week. I see you in the live chat and then also here at the live reaction. So thank you so much. Ed E. Kane, man. And I love how you put a phonetic spelling on your name so I would say it right. So I appreciate that. That is awesome. So remember, anybody that wants to send a donation through YouTube here, we take that money and we deliver tickets to the kids that need it. In this case, I can think of probably about a dozen kids that love Memphis wrestling. And actually here today, we're going to have a birthday party. And when you have your birthday party here, you also get a discount. So go to memphiswrestling.tv and get more information about our birthday parties. But thank you, Eddie Kane, man. Jamie Davis said they stole Whoop that trick NXT Tuesday night. Everybody's stealing it. Patrick says, bring in tag team from UWN to challenge DK and Ray Ray. I can see them wrestling 24K. I don't know if I have any interest in that, Patrick, but thank you. Destiny says, hey, Dustin, we here in SoCal feel so lucky to be able to watch Derek King wrestle. What a living legend. He is great. Here's a funny story. Funny, not funny. I mean, it's really cool. Is that Dirty Dango came in. And when Dirty Dango saw Derek King in the locker room, he's like, oh my gosh, that's a legend. And I kind of thought he was joking. And he's like, no, Derek King is a legend around here. I grew up watching him wrestle. So anyways, yes, Derek King, we're very fortunate that DK is with us. Lurvy says, Van Vicious and Jimmy's Spirit Squad, no match for Fred Rosser. He wrestled in UWN 2 years ago. He did, actually. Fred Rosser has been with United Wrestling Network for a little bit. Andrea Price, hi, Dustin. I'm happy that Mike Tenay, Don West, and Tracy Brooks will all be inducted to the Hall of Fame at Impact Wrestling. What did I just do? Oh, there we go. Impact Wrestling. Bound for Glory, how about you? I think it's great. I thought it was awesome how Kazarian announced that his wife was going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. That was really cool. And, of course, Mike Tenay and Don West, there's no question about it. People agreeing here that Derek King is great. Lurvy says, that's what I love about independent pro wrestling scene. Big leagues like WWE go for usual favorites for the belts. In the independents, anybody can be a contender, including underdogs. Well, that's what it's all about. Media says, will there be a tour to Northeast Tennessee, Kingsport? Plenty of venues in the area. We are going to be in Brighton, Tennessee, and I know that's far away, but December 1st, we're going to be announcing Brighton, Tennessee coming up. We were in Gleason, Tennessee here not too long ago, and I think that's a little bit closer to you. Big John Dalton joining the righteous path. Nah, I hope not. You need to get Al Snow before his rates go through the roof. I have tried to book Al Snow previously, so I think Al is just way too busy going on in Louisville. 5-star fan camp bread. Brother Dustin, looking forward to Brother John joining the righteous path. Tyler Cooley, how are you? What's going on, Arturo? Joe Crean says, hi, Dustin. Thanks for another great episode. See the lovely Maria again about Gangrel and Kevin Thorne and Cruel against the Posse and Lance. Ooh, okay. Media M says, need to have a hair off between DJ Pauly D and, I guess, Dustin Starr. All right. Hi, Dustin. Love seeing Fred Rosser in Memphis Wrestling and shutting up the Hollywood clique. How about you, Andrea? I love it. Me and Fred Rosser go way back, man, back to 2010 for our WWE developmental days. Let's see. I am Mr. Golden Age. Hello, first time watching live. Well, I appreciate you joining me. I am Mr. Golden Age. You can watch Memphis Wrestling brand new every single Saturday at noon right here on this YouTube channel. And then also, 9 times out of 10, I'm here for a live reaction unless there's just something really, really big going on and I can't make it. So thanks for joining us. Go back and watch every episode in full, absolutely free. There's a Memphis Wrestling full episodes playlist. Check that out. Willie says, EC3, the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion, may come to Memphis. He might. You never know. Wouldn't be the first time we had the NWA World Champion here. I'm coming to Memphis real soon, my friend. Come on, Arturo. We're waiting on you. Something about Mary Jug. Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate it. That's going to be a lot for that dude. Oh, old school Dave. Good job. Lurvy, Memphis Wrestling has never looked better in 3 years. I'm happy for the promotion's return after a 15-year hiatus. Lurvy, this might not be a popular statement, but I believe it is true. I don't think Memphis Wrestling has ever been healthier. And I don't think there's ever been more eyeballs on Memphis Wrestling. And the reason I say that is there's so many new ways to watch than there were back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Media M5 says, Dustin, that's awesome with the tickets discount offer. Thank you. I'll try my hardest. Let me know. Steve G says, yes, Memphis is doing a great job. Keep it up. Check out that office is cool. Well, I don't really have an office, but this all is my office, especially right there in the wrestling ring, I guess. It's kind of my office here. I know I'm ready to be on the road to the Grind City Rumble. Grind City Rumble being recorded here at the WrestleCenter on Sunday, December 10th. Also, we have 2024 dates in the works. Patrick Moore, I don't know if Dave Marquez called you, but he posted on his Facebook that there's going to be a UWN announcement tomorrow. Very, very cool. I can't imagine what it's going to be. That's all I'm going to say. Rico, what's up, Dustin? How are you? Lurvy, Prince Nana, coming to Memphis Wrestling. He's known as a manager, more like a return for the UWN since he managed Jordan Clearwater to the UWN World Belt. Will the embassy join him? Stay tuned. Why is Prince Nana coming to Memphis Wrestling? And I can promise you it has nothing to do what he did in UWN previously. So, Robert says, Patrick, did he say it's a new era? Jamal says, great show today. I got a feeling Big Swole Justin Cole may go heel. What? I'm going to break a lot of hearts if that happens. What makes you say that? Robert says, Patrick, that sounds familiar. Rico, I'm training at Continental Championship Wrestling in my hometown of Jacksonville very soon. Well, Rico, if you need any additional help, hit us up, WrestleCenter901.com. Arturo says, that made me happy and I'm excited for Tracy Brooks. Hi, Dustin. I'm excited to watch NXT No Mercy tonight. How about you? I probably won't watch, but that commercial that they did with the old school No Mercy video game was really, really cool. Okay, I might check it out tonight. I'm trying to think of what else I've got going on today. I think I'm going to take my Maria out for dinner. So we'll see how it goes. Arturo says, you're going to dress up for Halloween this year. We dress up for Halloween every single year. Absolutely. Shout out to Barnabas Inflatable Boombox. I tell you what, Barnabas could make chicken salad out of anything. You need to have Edge on the show, okay. Does Edge go to AEW? Well, it looks like Christian is in the main event tomorrow at Wrestle Dream, so stay tuned for that. October 1st is the big date everybody's been talking about with Edge. Cosmic Joe says, Netflix did the Ohio Valley Wrestling feature first season. I'd like to see Memphis Wrestling on the second season. If they don't pick Memphis Wrestling for the second season, are they really wrestling fans? Ben says, absolutely, I'll be there tomorrow. Ben, I will see you there. Chris says, I'm going to plan to come to the WrestleCenter and watch Memphis Wrestling live. Keep up the great matches. Thank you so much, Chris. Will we see Zilla Fatu stop by the WrestleCenter? Well, I'll tell you, I've sent him an email or two, so it's all up to him. Arturo says, Grind City Rumble is going to be cool. It is every year. Teddy says, when will Briar Skimmerhorn return to Memphis Wrestling? I'm not sure. Briar is not medically cleared to compete. So we tried to keep him on television for a while, but I think that he just wants to be in that ring. So he's doing everything in his power in order to achieve that goal. So media says, Dustin is right. I'm now 49. As a kid in New York City, had to learn of Memphis Wrestling in magazine. I couldn't see Memphis on TV till the late 90s when USWA appeared on ESPN syndication. So now, yes, many ways to see. I could list off at least 5, 6, 7, maybe 7. How many different ways can you watch Memphis Wrestling? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a lot of ways. Go to memphiswrestling.tv and see all the ways. Memphis Wrestling is all over the place. Swole is coming out more right to the business and going a lot harder in his recent matches. Andrew says, hi, Dust. I'm super excited to watch the Gun Show versus Mikey. How about you? I cannot wait to see it. That is going to be a fan favorite. Everybody's going to be right down the middle. 5-star, 5-way match was the fantastic killer start of a new episode. Glad that it was unexpected. I love surprise start to the show. Thank you so much, Lurvy. I appreciate it. I agree with you. I'm supposed to train Sunday, but unfortunately I'm sick. Rico, I hope you feel better. Barnabas for Memphis Mayor. Holy moly. Arturo, good news for you, Dustin. I'm going back to boxing and kickboxing class next 2 weeks, and I'm excited for that. Well, good luck on that. Jonesy, is Prince Nana alone, or does he bring a guest? I don't know. You know, we've been doing more than one feature attraction. So stay tuned, because we might have another announcement for you there, Jonesy. Hashtag Memphis Wrestling. Get well soon, Briar. Miss all the Skimmerhorns sharing the ring. Oh, you might be on your own there. No, we love the Skimmerhorns. How far is Memphis to Jacksonville, Florida? It's a long way. Dustin Starr for Grind City Rumble. Comment 5-star if you agree. Do not comment 5-star, because I am not getting in that Rumble, Big John Dalton. Petra says, I'm glad you post UW in Memphis and everything on YouTube. Well, there's a brand new episode coming tomorrow. It's another Best of Championship Wrestling presented by Car Shield. You can watch it right here tomorrow at noon. Also at 2 p.m., there's going to be some more highlights and different videos from Memphis Wrestling posted as well. Barnabas needs to disappear to bring back a new circus with him to terrorize the Memphis Wrestling rings. Lurvy, stay tuned. Media, is Prince Nana the Lil Nana like Lil Kim used to say? I don't know. I'm so sad you dropped wrestling from Jackson, Tennessee. We did not drop wrestling from Jackson, Tennessee. What does that mean, Paula? We're still on WBBJ every Saturday night at 11 p.m. Dustin, you should dress up as the Joker for Halloween. All right. Old School Dave sends 5 stars. I really appreciate it. All right, everybody, we have a birthday party going on right here at the WrestleCenter in just a little bit. If you're interested in having your birthday party here at the WrestleCenter or private event, any kind of party, go to memphiswrestling.tv. And thank you guys so much. If you're watching this at a later time and you have questions or comments, just go ahead and type those in. And I do my very best that I can to go back and respond to each and every one of those. Jamal says, will we see the Crowleys ever again? In a weird way, they were a favorite of mine. Probably not, Jamal. Memphis is blessed to have you recreating Memphis wrestling. Thank you, Rico. I really appreciate that. Media says, thank you, Dustin, for all your class act, sir. Well, I mean, sometimes, hey, whether it's high or low, at least you got class, right? I wish Austin Lane would fight his own battles. Me too. Later, Old School Dave, Cosmic Joe, R-Truth should bring Lil Jimmy to do that birthday party. I agree. Maybe Paula wants to run a live show there. I'm not sure what that means, Patrick. But anyways, I will talk to you guys. Let's see, when's the next time? I guess it'll be next Saturday right here on Memphis Wrestling. JTG will be back on Memphis Wrestling next Saturday. And if you want to watch before everybody else, you can tune in Action News 5 Plus every Friday night at 11 p.m. and you can watch anywhere in the world. Like school on Sundays, no class, yeah. Cheers, Dustin. Say happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is. Enjoy the week. You know who it is just from seeing him on television. It's Noah. Noah's coming to have his. Can you have Jerry the King Lawler as a guest? I would love to have Jerry Lawler as a guest. God bless you, Jamal Lockhart. Thanks, Cosmic Joe. And I will see you guys next week. Arturo says for Dustin Starr, I'm Arturo, sing. See you next Saturday on Memphis Wrestling. Good fight, good night. All right, guys, I will see you later. I am Dustin Starr. How can we get Memphis on Kingsport TV? You can watch on YouTube for sure, or you can just watch live on Action News 5 Plus. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, I will see you later. Oh, yeah.